Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well today. Another beautiful day here in northern Georgia. Had a couple of Mother's Day projects here a couple weeks ago that kind of did around the Keep Layer 61 Home 20, and figured I'd show you guys. They are gardening related, especially one in particular. I'm going to show you that's got a new we now have a new strawberry bed, and then there's one that's just purely for beautification. And just kind of show you what we did, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, this is kind of what we started with on this little project here, right up against this would be the north side of the house, which anybody knows, if you got a house situated east to west, you know, everything's just like my greenhouse. This thing runs parallel with my greenhouse up in the back of the yard. Sun never hits the back of this house, very rarely at all. So basically all we had right here was just a moss infested, weedy, kind of annoying thing that you had to work with a weed eater and lawnmower and all that kind of stuff, and just annoying to have to fool with. It didn't look good. Once again, I did not get a shot of that before I put the weed block down. Sometimes my afterthoughts come too late, but anyway, that's what it was. It was just moss and weeds and that type of thing, not really any grass to speak of. So I just put down, and I sprayed weed killer on it and put down weed block, and basically just we got hostas. Got 3 hostas out there around the fountain, and she's got a fern planted behind it that will eventually spread out, and will really look nice back there once it grows a little bit. And then we just covered everything in lava rock, and turned out real nice. And then basically what we did, we had a fountain that we were using on the up on the back porch. That we had found another one on sale at the end of summer last year that we liked better than the one we had up there, which was this one. And so we just went ahead and moved it down here. And basically what we did was what you see here. We put some flower pots out there with some hydrangeas, and I believe that was portulaca she's got in that one on the right, and then see the New Guinea impatiens in the baskets, a little bird feeding station, which they really love. Of course, they're not going to come out here right now while I'm while I'm standing around. They're not going to come out here. And she's got a little bird bath on the end there with some hens and chicks planted in it. It's also a planter, and then a little solar water swirl thing that keeps the water moving in the bird bath to keep it from going stagnant, and also to kind of attract the birds as well. And I tell you guys, we have really seen some beautiful birds out here. Some I've never seen before in my life. I mean, you typically see some red birds, some robins, bluebirds and that type of thing, but we have seen some birds that almost look tropical, that you just don't typically see in this part of the country. I mean, just beautiful yellow. In fact, I'm gonna try to give you all a shot of this one right here if you can see it. I was a long ways off from it. I had to try to zoom in. I was freehanding the camera, so it's a little bit blurry. But that's an example of kind of birds we've been seeing. Really beautiful, guys, and we've really been enjoying it. She's just been tickled to death with it. So this was a nice Mother's Day gift to her, and we're glad she enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the video as well. Okay guys, as you can see here, this is what we started with. This big 80-foot pine tree, and let's see, my buddy tree cutter Johnny here is cutting this thing down, and it was a big job. I'm telling you, that was a huge tree, but the thing was just really in our way, and it was shading out a lot of the garden in the early part of the day, and we just had to get rid of it. Plus the pine cones and pine straw and everything like that is just makes a mess in the yard, and it takes us 2 hours to get it cleaned up in the spring before you can start cutting the grass and all that. And we figured it's just the best thing in everybody's, in all reasons, just to cut it down anyway. But anyway, we had that cut down, and this was originally a rose bed. I don't have a shot of the roses. I went ahead before I thought to get the camera, and I went ahead and dug the roses up, got them out of here. they stayed in a disease state for most of the time. I mean, we would spray them and we would treat them with, you know, with systemic type fertilizers and stuff in the ground, you know, and all this, the bugs and stuff are not supposed to like, and they're supposed to treat the fungus and all that. But we just really, I don't know if it was a soil deal or whatever. We just had a lot of problems with funguses and such as that on the roses, and they'd start off looking really good, and then they would just get worse and worse and worse. And by the end of the summer, they just really looked bad, and they were just. My wife says, just take them things out and get rid of them. I don't want them anymore, and this is what she wanted to do. So, so this is what we looked like before we got started with that. And man, we had to haul out a lot of dirt right there. I had to till all that up, and there was a lot of wood chips in there where we had to stump ground. I had to till all that, get all that dirt out of there, and get it down, you know, about as even ground level as I could, and turned out pretty good. Actually, the area looked smaller before we did this, and then once the paver started going in, all it really got big. It just, even though it's the same exact area, it just made it just really look twice as big as it was. But anyway, we'd been wanting to put a strawberry bed out here anyway, and she loves ice plants, so, you know, we just said, why don't we just do both? You know, we'll have the ice plant, you know, on the outside around the areas right there, various different kinds, and we'll put the strawberries in the middle, and we'll make us 4 little walkways where we can get to all sides of the strawberries to pick them and take care of them, and you know, so it worked out really good. So she's really happy with that, and I thought we really like it. I just filled up these the center bed. I took some of the dirt that I had pulled out from the main area there, and I had piled it up over behind the hoop house, and I just took and layered some of that in there with some bagged soil conditioners and compost and cow manure and garden soil, and then just mixed all that in real good. And then planted the strawberries, and then put some cypress mulch around on top of them, and watered them in real good, and they're doing good so far. But anyway, I thought you guys might enjoy that. Okay, guys, and this is kind of what we wound up with here. It has definitely undergone a big major change from what it was. But anyway, the wife really loves this. She's been wanting to do something with this area up here for a long time, and finally, for her Mother's Day present, I got in here and done it for her. So anyway, I think it turned out real nice, guys. Okay, guys, that's going to about wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed it. Been a lot of hard work going on around here, and as you can see behind me, things are growing like weeds back here too, including some weeds. But anyway, guys, I got a garden video coming up here real soon, right after this one, and just got to get it shot and show you what's been going on with that, and everything's looking really good. I got some problems in the greenhouse. I'm gonna show you those too. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all those good things, all those things that we like to see. And until next time, may God bless you. We'll see you next time.